My origin story is a bit different from most athletes watching. Maybe they have been playing basketball for all their life. Maybe they're playing golf for all their life. Maybe some people have been into cricket from early childhood. But for me, I have played like 8 different sports and on a pretty good level as well. But in all of those sports, practices, matches, and everything, I had one thing in common. I did not rely on my fitness, I did not rely on my technique, I relied on something else. But before that, I want to tell you that maybe some people will resonate with this, some people will not. But the way I'm conveying it will be the most simple, broken down thing that you can understand. First of all, I started with tennis because it was near my house. They had a coach there, friendly guy. He taught me a lot. I was like maybe 6-7 years old, and it taught me a lot about sports, the consistency, the hard work needed, the hours you need to put in, the mindset you need to have. It taught me a lot of things. I moved on to shooting, air pistol. I used to do that in maybe 2014, 2013 to 2016, 2017. And that taught me the patience that is needed in sport, because shooting is not an easy game. You need a lot of consistency, a lot of technique refining, a lot of those things to actually play at a good level. And I did. I played nationals in shooting. I got some medals, but it was too static for me. I was not a static guy. I want to run, I want to chase after, I want the passion, Shooting has the passion, but I didn't connect to it properly. I switched over to sports like football, hockey, where in football I joined the academy in my city, and I was playing defense, maybe center back, sometimes full back, sometimes in central defensive midfield. But football taught me that teamwork needs to be at a different level if you want to compete at something big. And it taught me not all players are the same. We cannot expect the same thing from every single player. Like if I'm expecting something big from my, let's say, goalkeeper, maybe he has got that mentality, maybe he has got that personality that he can deliver something big. But maybe my striker is not that type of guy. Maybe he's suffering from some problems. Maybe he's suffering from something else. It widened my perspective to human personality traits. Then I came to basketball. I learned a lot of things. Like in hockey, I learned the weight of failure, the weight of loss. I have talked about this in another video. And in basketball, I started getting more and more wins, because there were losses, but the wins came from a good pedigree that my school had in basketball and sports, because we were meant to win. In most tournaments, we were the favorites and we won. In some different aspects, maybe we had lost. But in all of these sports, I did not rely on my fitness or my technique. I always use my brain to overcome my fears, to overcome my overthinking, to overcome the problems that other athletes might have, who have the fitness, who have the physicality, who have the technique. But I did not have that time because I was not in the sport for a long time. A pattern surfaced for me because the one thing that is the most consistent in every single sport is self-interference. You need to have a command over your self-interference. If you interfere with your brain, with the trust you have in yourself, with the techniques you've learned, with the practice you've gained, and on match day, maybe you interfere with yourself. Maybe I can't do it. Maybe I won't be able to do it. Maybe I'm not built for this. You talk yourself out of good situations. God has destined you for a really big thing, and you talk yourself out of it, because self-interference may be the enemy of every single athlete that's listening to this. You need to have a very, very little amount of self-interference. You need to have it only in the situations when maybe, let's say, you are driving to the basket and some guy is charging in on you and you need to avoid injury. Then you need to interfere with your technique. Then you need to interfere with practice. Because if you go on with it, you might get injured for like 6 weeks and you're out of it. At last, I would like to say that self-interference, controlling that, controlling my mind, controlling my self-talk, what happens inside my brain, has made me what I am today. And I think it will help you too. Thank you for listening.